And we're starting Questions of the Universe. Guys, I have so many guests here for you today, and a lot of them are YouTubers, and it's really exciting. Everyone introduce yourself really quick. You start.
Hello, I'm Daniel, and I'm a lion. I'm a lion! It's a thing that I do. Go ahead, go.
I'm Zach, and I'm a person.
I'm Morgan, and I'm roommates with those two.
I'm Liz, and I'm not a person.
You know her. I'm Christina. Okay, let's go. So our question today is, where does the universe end?
That way.
We're going to talk about it in a more philosophical way.
All right, that way.
But who's to say that the universe does not end that way?
That's the thing.
Who's to say the universe even ends?
Yeah, who's to say it ends at all?
This is a dumb
I think
question.
it had. Okay.
I hate you if you ask
The
this.
person who asked that is probably just
Feel bad about yourself.
I feel like because we're humans, we have to think that there's an end to things because our mind can't comprehend there being something outside of time or outside of. Like, everything ends for us, right?
Yeah.
Like, life ends, the world will end.
That's the way that our
ends.
brain works. It forces us to...
So it's almost impossible.
Breakfast does end. That's the worst part of the day.
It's really hard for us to think of, like, something being infinite because we can't wrap our minds around it.
The only way it's ever been explained to me that made sense at all is someone, I think in an astronomy class I took or something, explained, imagine that the universe is like a circle. So you know how they say like when you get to like you walk so far that way that like you end up over here, like people have said that.
Like,
so imagine
it's
it's a circle. It's like
the Earth.
Yeah, so it's
where
like
you
yeah,
around the Earth.
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
what
it's like
called, right?
you
Mobius?
can't. It's hard.
Or just a
Mobius.
sphere.
Yes.
Yeah. The problem with that is that you, of course then you were like, well, what's inside?
Yeah.
Because your brain can't function that way. But I
You're
try to
inside.
think about it like
you're the inside.
Well, yeah. But what else?
yes, but then what's on the
what else?
outside? You know. Yeah. So, but that did make sense. So it's like you walk so far this way that like you end up back over on this side.
Or like a tube, like a donut,
So-
I imagine.
So it
More so.
connects.
Yeah.
And it's.
So yeah, so like
Powdered sugar
just-
donut?
I think it's.
But then you think about,
old-fashioned.
but that's so difficult because then you think
Old-fashioned.
about, well, what's
Yeah.
past
Krispy
that?
yeah, it's like your mind
I'd give up.
cannot get around.
Anyone want
It can't-
donuts?
Guys,
You
you're
can't-
having your own conversation back here. That's
we
not
decided
relevant.
that the universe is a Krispy Kreme donut.
not?
End the
We should go get
conversation.
Krispy Kreme donuts. Oh, the
Oh,
snow.
that sounds
There's
so
so much
good.
snow, and we can't
You
get
guys
there.
have Krispy Kreme here?
Yeah, it's on
But we
Aurora.
have snow that's like everywhere.
We can make snow donuts.
We'll make our own
jelly
Krispy Kreme
filled
donut.
snow donuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
that. No, I don't think that.
We'll
would be
start
good.
our own donut business called Krispy Kreme.
If this is how it's.
That's such a good idea, Zach.
And then we'll build our own universe out of donuts.
Where will it
We
end
can-
though?
Where will it end?
Endless donuts! This is
That
a
sounds like
win-win
a world I want to
So
live in.
we've come to the point where it's infinite and endless. It's just really hard to wrap our minds around it.
I disagree.
Okay, what
Why?
do you
Why?
think?
That's
Also,
okay.
we like keep shaking it every time we
Oh,
hit
I
the
apologize.
table.
I won't.
So
I
we're all
too
doing
disagree
it.
because the universe ends that way. We already established that.
Okay, what about Neil's question?
I agree with
That
Zach.
does not mean it's established.
Yes,
Shake.
it's just-
There's no proof there. That doesn't make sense.
Proof.
Back
Keep
it up.
going that way, then
No,
come back when
back
you
it
hit
up.
the end.
Where's your proof that it's...
Alright,
it's
I'm-
I
a
agree. You know,
thing.
if we are saying the universe is like we're saying, technically each direction is the direction. So he can just put it
No,
randomly.
but that's not an end because
She's-
we're saying that it doesn't end. So there is no direction in
I'm
which
gonna
it
get my
ends.
jetpack, and I'm gonna go that way.
You
and I'll-
have a jetpack.
And besides,
You
that'd
don't
be the,
know that.
and you would also need an astronaut suit. You can't just do a jetpack.
I'll
up
hold
into
my
the
breath.
air.
Is anyone going to stay at the
Astronaut.
restaurant?
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Okay.
I want to hear
So,
what Neil has to
They
say.
were building this telescope a little while ago, so they look really, really far
Real
away.
far.
Right
I've
now.
used a telescope before. Go on.
Okay, see? I've already enticed someone. Now, the whole thing is they were going to try to tell, like, how old the universe was or something, because if you look really, really far away, you can potentially tell, you know, like, when things were close together, and you can be like, oh, that was the thing that happened that one time in that one place. Yeah? Yeah? So we're getting
Yes,
somewhere.
we're following. We're
Okay,
following.
alright, so there has to be an end, because if everything came as a very, you know, small point, and then everything exploded offwards, and all this stuff, and then at some point, you know, at the very beginning there was an end, right? And as it exploded, there was still an end, there was still an end, there's still an end, there's still an end. So, boom science.
Boom
Science.
science.
You know what?
my
This
catchphrase.
weird. Okay, I'll give you a high five. But this weird thing
Sex.
happened in the middle of your monologue
Yeah.
where my brain switched from us thinking about this as a conceptual idea to realizing that like it's out there and it's real, and then I
Oh,
just like
so
then I just
creepy.
completely couldn't
Shut
follow you.
down.
My
Reality.
brain
Yeah.
was just like no.
Guys,
So
guys.
what you're saying is that there isn't an end.
There is an end.
Think
we
about
just
this.
don't know how far away it is or how.
Then
far
it would be
Well,
in
we
any
can
direction,
estimate.
wouldn't it,
There are scientific
At least
peoples in the world that
50%
How
can
can,
tell.
you, how can you estimate that?
Because we know how far away we've moved in a certain period of time, and we can
Right,
tell
but
by
just because we've gotten that far, who's to say that there's not so much more?
Well, there's scientists out there that know these things, like
Think about this, though.
cosmologists, guys. Don't listen to a question.
Think
No,
about-
I'm just
no,
listen.
Think about this.
Okay.
We're
I'll
in
come back to it.
the universe.
That's what blew my mind.
Right?
Touche.
We're there.
We're a part of it. We're not
But where
just
are
in
the
it.
donuts?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where are the
We should
donuts?
end
I
this
hate this
soon.
universe.
This is the thing that's gonna end.
Bye.